An important piece of breaking news that we have for our viewers. We are learning that elections in Bihar, that announcement will happen today evening at 4 p.m. The big announcement will come in from the election commissioner as he is going to be announcing the poll dates for Bihar. That announcement happens this evening. Remember, there was a press conference that was done by Gyanesh Kumar talking about how it's a possibility that the elections in Bihar this time might happen in one or just two phases, and that has been the key statement that was underlined by the CEC. And now an announcement as far as the poll dates in Bihar are concerned. This will happen at 4 this evening. Bihar election dates will be announced this evening. Remember, a lot of anticipation. All the political parties, the local parties want an election post Chhath, and this is where everybody is in unison. They agree on, and this is going to be a possibility that will be made evidently clear today in the evening as those election dates will be announced by the Chief Election Commissioner. There's also this growing conjecture on whether or not Bihar can achieve a single phase poll, something that again all political parties are one with the idea. They also want polls to be conducted briefly, possibly in a single phase, if at all Bihar can achieve this for the first time ever, or at the max in two phases. Let's see if that is the case. All of that is going to be made clear as the poll dates will be announced in the evening today. Big election as far as the state of Bihar is concerned. A lot is riding on whether NDA partners, the Nitish Kumar party along with BJP, are going to sail through, or is it going to be Tejasvi Yadav and Congress who in fact manage to seal the buck this time. So that is the big question. The electorate is going to be deciding that. Remember, is also coming in from at the back of a lot of controversy, particularly to do with the SIR process. Bihar is the first state that has initiated this process under the Election Commission, and there has been a lot of furor over that process regarding the deletion and addition of voters that has been in fact brought to light and cried foul over, particularly by the India bloc parties. The EC has its own set of responses over those very allegations, but all of that is going to be put to test as Bihar goes to polls, and when that announcement is going to be made by the Election Commission today at 4 p.m. In fact, we are going to be having our political correspondents very, very soon joining us and speaking to us about the importance of this very announcement. Remember, all the political parties in Bihar particularly are waiting on that one question of whether or not Bihar can achieve a single phase election. My colleague Aman Sharma is joining us on the broadcast. Aman, that's a big question, and we have been discussing it all through the weekend and today as well. The announcement happens today in the evening, but can it be a single phase election in Bihar?
Yes, Greha, that's the million-dollar question. There are very fast-track development. Just till yesterday afternoon, the full CEC team was in Patna holding a press conference, telling the journalists there, telling the parties there that we've had detailed consultations with you. We'll go back to Delhi and make the announcement. Announcement is coming today itself at 4 p.m. All the political parties in Bihar have asked for a shortened election. Generally, Bihar polls in either 3 phases or 4 phases, even 5 phases in the past. The last election was held over 3 phases. Both the JDU and the BJP, the two ruling parties, have said it should be a single phase election. While the RJD, the main opposition party, has asked for a 2-phase election. They have said that the elections can be held after the Chhath festival, which will go on till the 28th of October. So the million-dollar question is, will the Election Commission India go for a 1-phase or a 2-phase election? Both of these events, it would be a historic, because Bihar has always undergone, as I said, more than 3-phase election because of law and order issues, because of issues of the sheer size of the electorate, the breadth and the length of the state is huge, and that is why we have seen. But there are other big, which the BJP and the JDU have been telling the Election Commission of India, there are the other big states like Maharashtra, like Karnataka, like Andhra Pradesh, all of which poll in a single phase. So why not Bihar? Those BJP and JDU have been telling the Election Commission of India that those infamous things about Bihar of booth looting, are all a thing of the past. Today there is complete law and order. There is no more jungle raj in Bihar, and that is why both the BJP and the JDU want a single phase election post-shut. And as I was saying, RJD also wants a shortened election, just a 2-phase election, not a 3-phase one. Let's see what the Election Commission announces at 4 p.m. But it is expected that once the Election Commission announces the dates today, about a month later, the elections, the polling starts. So we could be looking at maybe the second week of November for elections in Bihar, in whatever 1 or 2 phases or 3 phases. If it happens, the second week could see the polling begin.
Right. Also, let's talk about the SIR. For that, we also have Payal Mehta joining us. Payal, there is a 10-day window. The CEC made it evidently clear in that press conference. After the election dates are announced, all the political parties or stakeholders will have that 10-day window if at all they want to suggest that there are anomalies in the SIR exercise, which the CEC, by the way, has called a purification process. What happens next?
Well, the onus definitely, Griha, will be on the political parties to see if there are any differences that they feel, if there are any numbers that are not adding up. They have the right to go ahead and raise it with the Election Commission, and that is expected of them. The CC has been very, very clear that no legitimate voter will be left out and no illegitimate voter will be allowed to vote in as well. His answers have been very, very clear. And remember, in the middle of this Bihar election, the most interesting has been the kind of preparation that the Election Commission wants to put out, saying every booth will be videographed, there'll be enough security which is going to be available at every booth. So all the fears of the opposition parties are going to be allayed. But remember, in the run-up to the Bihar election, the most important, stakeholder that has been at the center of everybody's attack has been the Election Commission of India. Ganesh Kumar has had a tough time, in convincing the opposition parties that, this is a genuine exercise. This is to make sure that you weed out all those illegal voters as well. But it's a very, very important timing that the election announcement is really happening. In a couple of days, the Supreme Court is also going to be hearing the SIR case as well. But, that is not going to have any bearing on any reference we are given to understand as far as the election dates are concerned. And therefore, after reviewing the security and the other arrangements over the last many, many months, yesterday the full bench of the Election Commission was there at the Election Commission, was there in Patna. And they made that announcement that they will be announcing the dates very soon, and that the dates and the election would complete before 22nd of November.
Right. Payal and Aman, thank you so much for that. So 4 p.m. is when the poll dates for Bihar are going to be announced. This is not without drama because remember, it's coming at the back of the SIR. And of course, a lot of allegations coming in from the opposition on the mental fitness, mental health of the current Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Let's see what happens as Bihar goes into polls and I go into a very short break.